Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100 subs, it's time they get some out. Hey, yo, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Come sit and chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
Well, I hope you have your glass of Guinness, as for some it is St. Patrick's Day, but also it's a very busy day in the sports world. You got two
Hmm?
uh, first in games. You also have the World Baseball Classic Finals. We will talk about the brackets and who's in and whatnot and all that good stuff. And we have something new to the show that we'll share in just a second. But welcome to the Mizzle and Dove Show, a rare mid-afternoon show, um, but nonetheless welcome. So, an accomplishment took place last night in the nation's capital as the Golden State Warriors get a win over the Wizards, 125-117. But more
Oh,
importantly than that,
I hope Andrew is on.
you know he's not going to say anything after a win. Um,
Mm.
okay, yes, it was against a 16-win Wizards team, but last night, Steve Kerr gets win number 600 as a head coach, all of them under the banner of the Golden State Warriors, only joining Spoelstra and Popovich to do that with
Wow.
one franchise. But also, last night, you can see the possibilities of what could be with the Unicorn if the Unicorn stays. The Unicorn was balling last night, had a fantastic game. Obviously,
I
had his best
saw.
game as a Warrior. Shot the ball well, drove well. So again,
Hello. Welcome.
you see the possibilities. Good afternoon, Moto. How are you? You see the
Yes.
possibilities of what could be if you had a Butler and a Wardell playing with Porzingis. You see the possibilities of
He
what could
could
be.
be the low man. Yeah. He could be down there getting low.
And good afternoon to you too.
Hello.
So um, it was great to see. And DeAnthony Melton. I did
Oh,
not know you can get up like that and,
well,
and
so
throw
didn't Curry.
and throw it down like that.
Curry didn't notice
And
that either.
yeah, and Kerr's like, let me find out DeAnthony Melton. Like, really? That's how he feel.
It's the
But
way he was just blinking his eyes.
I'm just he was just like, excuse me, what the heck?
Like,
But no,
didn't know you had that in you.
he had
What a flush.
27 to complement KP's 30, Spencer at 10, GP2 at 15, uh, Guy Santos at 18,
Mm.
Spencer at 10 off the bench. So I mean, it was a pretty much a thing of balanced scoring for the Warriors last night in their 125-117 win over the Wizards. Again, like I said, not gonna get too high because again, it's the Wizards,
Yeah.
a team you
I,
think they should be able to beat.
you're supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
So
Uh,
I mean,
I think
you
you
know,
gave up too much, Zelly. I'm sorry. You could. Yeah. Let's hope it pan. I don't hope it pans out, but I still think you gave up too much.
I will say this: it does give Bo Nix another target for Sutton.
And yes, I was gonna say, yeah, that him and Sutton together should
Yeah,
be pretty nice.
that's gonna be pretty nice, and we'll talk about that in a second. In addition,
Yes.
the Atlanta Hawks folks have won 10 straight.
Hey,
They
boy,
beat
hey, they
the
was whooping ass too.
Yeah, they beat the Magic 124-112. But I must say, um, Jonathan Kaminga has sucked the last two games. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay,
Mm.
he 19 minutes, 7 points and whatnot, shooting 2 of 7. He's fallen back down to earth after those first 3 games he played. Again, Atlanta fans, this is the frustration you're going to deal with having Jonathan Kaminga on your team. You will see spurts like he can really play, and then you're seeing
Mm.
this crap. So I'm just saying it. Taking it from Warrior fans, you will get just as frustrated as we were because obviously the talent is there, but it's just with him, it's all mental with him. That's just my opinion. Because the physical traits are there. It's just his mental approach. But however, the Hawks have won 10 straight, break them up. They beat a very good Orlando team, 124 to 112. Trailblazers beat the Nets 114 to 95. Devin Booker had another fantastic game. Something about the parquet floor and Devin Booker seemingly go hand in hand.
He's been coming along of late.
Yeah, he had 40, but
Ooh.
that California Golden Bear named Jaylen Brown said, "I see you and I raise you." He had 41, and the Celtics get by the Suns on the parquet floor.
Damn, I should have took points and assist on him there.
120 to 112 as Boston gets their 45th win of the year. Bulls beat the Grizzlies 132 to 107. Pelicans beat the Mavericks 129 to 111. I'm sure if Klay Thompson can do it all over again, I don't think he would have gone to Dallas. Because he's going there expecting to play with Luka and Kyrie, and Kyrie's not coming back till next year. And we all know what happened to Luka Doncic. So there is that. But here nor there. Also, what happened last night on the parquet on the court? LeBron James had a throwback moment, dunking on somebody, and the Lakers.
The Rockets had it. They had it. I don't know what happened. Well, like you said, Kevin Durant had you said 2 points in the second half?
Yeah, when Kevin Durant only scores 2 points in the second half, that's a problem because the Lakers end up winning by 8, 192. Kevin Durant could get 8 by himself alone. So he finished.
Well, the three ball wasn't falling for me either. I think he missed like 3 in a row in one possession.
The Houston Rockets as a team shot 5 of 26 from the 3-point range. That doesn't help.
Yeah, this team always picks the wrong time to start missing threes or just being a funk.
Yes, Maverick tone. And actually, and the irony is the Lakers themselves only hit 8 3-pointers. They were 8 for 34.
And they couldn't hit. Yeah, I'm gonna say they couldn't even hit them either. I mean, Reeves was open on a few times, and I'll never pick Reeves. Now watch the moment I'll never pick Reeves to hit 3-pointers. He'll hit like 4, 5. But yeah, you couldn't hit nothing either.
And the fundamentals being the fundamentals. Now, keep this in mind, folks. The Clippers were down. The Spurs were down 14 early in the game to the Clippers. The Clippers were up as high as 24. And the fundamentals stayed the course. And the fundamentals came back to win the game by 4.
How do you do that?
119 to 150. Okay, okay. Wait. Okay, I rephrase that. The Clippers had a 14-point lead. The Spurs led as big as 24. The Clippers came back to hold off, but the Spurs ended up getting the win, 119-115 in Inglewood. Spurs get their 50th win of the year. We told y'all on this show, y'all are going to get annoyed with the Spurs again. Here we are. But again, as we have in our shop, we have a shirt that says, "But what do we know?" So, what do we know?
What the hell do we know?
So that's here nor there. EJ, I love you, but tonight it's war.
Then they lost a player for the year too.
No, not good. Yes, folks, it is the Sharks and the Oilers tonight in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. But last night, only 5 games on the ice. Red Wings beat the Flames 5-2 in overtime. Devils beat the Bruins 4-3. Kings beat the Rangers at the Garden 4-1. Mammoth beat the Stars in Dallas 6-3. And the Penguins put it on the Avalanche 7-2. And I just want to talk about the big win the Sharks got in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, as they did beat the Canadians, a very good Canadians team, 4-2. As Celebrini had a 3-point game, 2 goals, and an assist to lead the Sharkies with a big win over the Hobbs, the 24-time Stanley Cup champions, which is still obviously the record for Stanley Cups in the NHL. Now, tonight on the ice, we just mentioned Sharks and Oilers in Edmonton, Golden Knights at home. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. But more importantly for that, Will Franklin, it was great to see you on the field this past Sunday in Asbury Park, New Jersey, doing what you do, which is referee. And not only that, you got to see the magician that is Quantrell Huffin reestablish himself on the field this past Sunday, which we'll talk about tomorrow at 5:30 on the other side of the ball. Sabres in Vegas against the Golden Knights, Islanders against the Maple Leafs in Toronto, Bruins and Canadians, 2 original sixes going at it in Montreal, Hurricanes and Blue Jackets, Wild and Blackhawks, Predators and Jets, Panthers against the Canucks and the Lightning at the Kraken. But yes, the Broncos did make a trade today as Jalen Waddle being traded from the Miami Dolphins to the Denver Broncos for a first round
should
pick
be a third
and a third, which is
it's one more.
Oh, there was one. Hold on. Well, let me pull it up real quick. So it is officially for the Broncos will receive Waddle, as well as the Dolphins' 4th round pick, while the Broncos will send their 1st round pick and a 3rd and a 4th to Miami.
Yep. So a 1st, 3rd, and 4th.
I'll second that, Will Franklin.
Yeah, no argument.
Yeah, I'll second that.
No
motion.
argument. You will not get an argument on that from me.
Waddle, who is 27, is scheduled to undergo a physical with the Broncos, according to Jeff Darlington. The Broncos were the only team that hadn't added anybody in this period of free agency, and they added a pretty good wide receiver in Jalen Waddle. Now, obviously,
he will stretch the field for sure.
Yeah, he definitely will be able to give Nick some another target other than Sutton. Waddle last year had 64 catches for 910 yards and 6 touchdowns this past season, which would have been 3rd and 2nd on the current Broncos roster. So 2022 had a career high 356 yards with the 8 touchdowns, then followed up with another 1,000-yard season. He signed a 3-year extension with the Dolphins before the 2024 season. Since he's entered the league, he has had the 10th most receiving yards among wide receivers, 11. And now this is where Jalen Waddle is very good. Yard after catch.
That's what I said. He will stretch the field.
He can stretch it. So Waddle is due this. So over the next 2 seasons, Jalen Waddle is due $41.2 million over the next 2 seasons.
Oof.
The Broncos will take on a $5 million salary cap hit for 2026. But now the Broncos are officially on the hook for the remainder of Waddle's contract, according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. So Miami has already paid much of his 2026 guarantee, but Denver can always rework his deal, which goes through 2028. So there you go. So Bo Nix gets on the target. I'm pretty sure Sean Payton will find ways to utilize the young man. Like I said, Jalen Waddle is very good. I was hoping the Niners can make a trade. I was hoping the Niners can make a trade for him, but I'm not.
Christian Kirk?
I like the Christian Kirk move. He's been a very good route runner, of course. I used to see him twice a year when he was in the Arizona desert, so I know what he can do. Very good route runner. Can get open. Can also stretch the field like Mike Evans. So the wide receiver room in Santa Clara is looking a lot better than what it was before. For instance, now you add Mike Evans. You add Christian Kirk, which now means you can have Ricky Pearsall all up in the slot and do other things. Not to mention, you still have DeMarcus Robinson. The
wide receiver room got a little bit,
it's looking a lot better in Santa Clara.
Absolutely.
Now, again, they keep doing this mock, and now Daniel Jeremiah has the Niners mock. Now, again, I have been screaming for them to upgrade the offensive line.
Yes, you have. For multiple years.
Yes. But however, if Kenyon Sadiq is there at 27, it would be very hard not to pass on him. Of course, that is the tight end from the University of Oregon. Again, there's plenty of linemen in this draft, but also
Yes.
only to find out that George Kittle is already playing on torn ligaments on his right foot, which led to eventually his Achilles. Again, George Kittle's 33. I love him. He's an all-time Niner, but you also got to look at seeing who might take over the mantle when he does decide to hang him up. So that's just something to keep in mind. Like I said, normally when you get to 27, it's whoever the best player on the board is, unless you have a specific guy that you want. But if Kenyon Sadiq is there, it'd be very tough.
You don't mind that, huh?
No, it'd be very hard not to take him. especially with the speed that he showed at the combine a few weeks ago. So just putting it out there. But tonight we got some, well, like I said, if he happens to slip, hey, it'd be a hard pass not to take him. But we'll find that out next month on the 23rd when the draft takes place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, we do have everything you need to know for the NCAA tournament.
Yes, we do.
We will talk about the first four tonight and all that. But here are your brackets. Unfortunately, the team you love to hate is the number 1 overall seed. That would be
well, of course.
That would be Duke. They are the number 1 seed in the Eastern bracket, which, by the way, go Siena. That's who Duke plays on the 19th. But here is your East bracket for the NCAA tournament. The 1-16 matchup, Siena taking on Duke. 8-9 matchup, Ohio State against TCU. The 5-12 matchup, which you always find an upset. So which 12 is going to upset which 5? But this 12-5 matchup is a pretty good matchup. St. John's, the 5 seed, Northern Iowa, the 12 seed. Number 4, Kansas taking on CA Baptist. Number 6, Louisville taking on number 11, South Florida. Michigan State, number 3, taking on North Dakota State, number 14. And also, the 7-10 matchup has normally been pretty good, too. We got UCLA against Central Florida. And, the number 2 seed in the East, which you always have to pay attention to them because they're always feisty in the tournament. But the number 2 seed, UConn, taking on the 15 seed Furman. So that is your Eastern bracket. In the South, USA's beloved Florida Gators are the number 1 seed, and they'll be awaiting the winner of the first 4 games to see who their opponent is, which we'll get to in a second. Now, this 8-9 matchup is pretty sexy. Iowa and Clemson, that should be a dandy. Vanderbilt, the number 5 seed, taking on number 12 McNeese. Nebraska, a 4 seed Nebraska.
Okay, Nebraska.
Normally not known for basketball, but hey, this year they are. They'll take on number 13 Troy. Mizzle's beloved Carolina Tar Heels, number 6 seed in the South region, and their first matchup is against VCU. Illinois takes on Penn. That's the 3-14 matchup. Now, this matchup could be something. Number 7 St. Mary's taking on number 10 Texas A&M. And Miss Jody's beloved Cougars, the number 2 seed in the South. The Houston Cougars taking on the Vandals of Idaho. That's your South region. In the West, not surprising, U of A, number 1. They take on Long Island. That's the 160 matchup. This 8-9 matchup should also be a dandy. Villanova taking on Utah State. That'll be a dandy. Wisconsin, number 5, taking on number 12, High Point. Number 4, Arkansas taking on number 13, Hawaii. Hawaii champions of the Big West tournament. The Islands. Good job.
Absolutely.
Boy, BYU, number 6 seed, will get the winner of the other first 4 game, which would be a heck of a matchup. Gonzaga, number 3, taking on Kennesaw State, number 14, and the Hurricanes of Miami, number 7 seed, taking on number 10, Missouri.
The hell with them.
And Purdue taking on Queens. That's the 2-15 seed. That is your West bracket. In the South bracket,
South side,
we have Michigan, number 1 seed. Their opponent to determine. The 8-9 matchup, The beloved Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Billikens of St. Louis. Texas Tech, the 5 seed, taking on number 12 Akron. Number 4 Alabama taking on number 13 Hofstra, and number 6 Tennessee waiting on the other winner of the first 4 matchup. Virginia takes on Wright State. Kentucky, number 10, taking on Santa Clara. Go Broncos. And number 2 Iowa State taking on number 2 Tennessee State. So that is your that is your
week. Round 1 matchups.
So we got 2 first 4 games tomorrow, and we got 2 first 4 games the next day after that. So there you go. But
and what do we have? I'm gonna say, what do we have tonight?
But tonight's games, and folks, we have something interesting to show you on the Mizzle and Dub Show. Who wins the first game tonight? On the poll, is it going to be
very interesting
UMBC or is it going to be Howard? So, folks, you can go to the channel, the Mizzle and Dub Show channel, and please place your vote. In addition to that, we got another one in the second game. In the second game of our poll show. Oh, we can only have one active poll at a time. Okay. There you go. But
wow.
There's the first poll there. That. So go to the Mizzle and Dub Show page and vote there. Is it going to be Howard or UMBC? That's the first game. And then the second one, in our second game tonight, also on True TV, who wins between Texas and NC State? So again, go to the Mizzle and Dub Show page and vote on these polls. And also we got another poll for you tonight, as it is the finals of the World Baseball Classic on Fox. Who wins between Venezuela and the United States?
You don't have to ask me who I'm pulling for.
Well, I'll just say this. USA better not take Venezuela, because Venezuela was down last night, and which, by the way, Italy, nothing to be ashamed of. A fantastic run. Got to the semifinals. Heck, they beat USA. That's the only loss USA has in this tournament thus far. Had the lead last night, but Venezuela rallied to win by a final score of 4-2. So thus, they get the chance to play in the finals tonight. Like I said, these polls are up on the Mizzle Dub Show page, so just go there and place your vote on to see who is going to win these games, if you will. So,
well, go USA.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna take Kentucky. And the first game was who?
First game of the first 4 is UMBD against Howard. Second game is Texas against NC State.
I'm gonna go NC State.
Taking them to beat Beeville. All right. So, just to mention, CBS, TBS, TNT, True TV is where you can find all the action.
All the alphabets.
NCAA tournament. So there you go. So
all those alphabets.
So don't be afraid. There's usually, like I said, we got poll questions all over the place. So
yes,
a great addition to the Mizzle Dub Show. Polls for your wondering needs, and hopefully you guys will
your needs
have a vote. So
yes, please do.
So obviously we'll be using this for much of the season. And folks,
yes,
I didn't realize opening day for our beloved Giants is a week from tomorrow. Opening day at home against those damn Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
And that game will be broadcast on Netflix.
On Netflix, by the way. Yeah. So if you don't have Netflix, I'm sorry. But you always
That
have the
sucks.
sports leader KMBR, so just
Or just
keep
go to your
having,
favorite sports bar and hopefully they'll turn it on for you.
yeah, that part. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, spring training hitting its full stride as we are getting closer to opening day, which everybody else will open
Hmm.
up on the 26th, and the Giants will take a day off, and we'll get back at it on Papa's birthday, the 27th. Um, so this will be the last week of ramming up spring training games in Arizona and in Florida.
The real thing counts. For those players that were in the World Baseball Classic, they'll be ready to go.
Yeah, they'll be already going in game shape. Um, so that'll be good to see. Now I'm wondering to see when they will come back and play games. Nope, they'll be in Scottsdale. Okay. Ah, okay. So
What you got?
so the you might need to go to Sutter Park on Sunday.
What's going on
Giants play the River Cats
this Sunday?
this upcoming Sunday at 5 o'clock.
I'll probably just be coming back from wine country.
That's well, yeah, no, that is true because you are celebrating an anniversary. Yes, yes, you are. Um,
Indeed.
well, I
It would be
definitely will be.
nice.
I definitely will be watching while I'm doing my A7 duties um, during that game, and then the Giants are playing somebody else at
So
Oracle
wait,
Park.
wasn't the I may ask that question off air. Yeah, I'll ask that one off air.
All right, but yeah, we are getting closer, and then other baseball matchups taking place, and then like I said, opening day on the 25th on Wednesday will be the Giants and the Yankees officially on Netflix. Then everybody else will be on the 26th. Um,
Nice.
unfortunately, that damn team in blue will be raising the banners as NBC finally makes its long-awaited return to Major League Baseball. You can catch the Dodgers and Diamondbacks on NBC and Peacock. And then the rest of your opening day matchups on the 26th. Pirates in Queens against the Mets. Brewers
Ah,
opening up at home against the White Sox. Cubs, always a great day when Wrigley Field is opening day. They'll open up against the Washington Nationals. Orioles at home against the Twins. The Reds opening up at home
oh.
against the Boston Red Sox. The Astros opening up at home against the. They really should just be either the California Angels or
Now that one I
the
won't argue with on that
the,
one.
the Anaheim Angels. The Padres opening up at home against the Detroit Tigers, rematch of the '84 World Series. Cardinals opening up at home against the Tampa Bay Rays. Phillies opening up in Philadelphia against the Texas Rangers. And in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, the only 7 o'clock game, it will be
Hmm.
the Guardians opening up or opening in Seattle against the Mariners. And to mention those bastards in blue opening up at home against the Diamondbacks as they take the banner
Man, you
and
know
get
what?
their
I hope
rings.
I hope they suck this year. Just flat out, just be boo boo.
You and me both. But if you like pitching for opening day
Just
between the Yankees and the Giants, it does not get better than Max Fried against Logan Webb. So
let's just
if
hope
you
that the bats give Logan Webb some run support.
well, that would be nice. But I think I think this particular Giants lineup will be a very much better hitting team, and of course Tony Vitello taking the reins. So we shall see. So again, if
Yes.
you don't have Netflix, the bestest thing if you're a Giants fan, of course, is to watch the game and listen to the game on
Go to a sports bar.
KMBR, the sports leader, or go to a sports bar. I'm pretty sure somebody will put up a Netflix feed for somebody. First pitch scheduled for 5:05. So there you go. So I definitely will be
Oh,
awake
yes.
to watch first pitch before I gotta go to work and sweat chicken grease. So that's with that. So one last spring training game against those bastards in blue tomorrow, before they really start wrapping it up. So there's that. So hold on. So
Again, the hell with them.
I agree. So the winner of tonight's WBC final will walk away with a big haul in prize money. So
how much we talking, Willis?
Each player on the winning team, be it the United States or Venezuela, will earn over $100,000 in prize money, in addition to a medal. It says the lofty payout comes after streaming services Netflix signed a deal with the World Baseball Classic for Japanese broadcast rights. According to Delrick, that deal was worth over $100 million.
Woo!
So he says that the payouts for all 20 teams that played in the WBC have doubled since the last one in 2023. The payout for players
means they're doing something right.
The payout for players are just half of the total prize money, with the other half going to the respective team. The total haul each representative federation takes home depends on how far it advanced in the tournament.
Wow. Talk about getting paid.
Yeah. Even though some of these major leaguers that are on these teams don't need it. That's just, not even chump change to them, if you will. But hey, I mean,
what do we know, right?
Yeah, I don't know, not a doggone thing. So
absolutely. Oh man, this weather is beautiful out here.
Yeah, the weather is picking up, if you will.
Taking a turn for the best in my eyes.
Of course. Anytime you get to be in basketball shorts is a win for you.
Which I'm in right now. Damn right. Damn right.
See what I mean? See what I mean? There were some other moves done in the NFL as free agency has kind of subsided a little bit. Not surprising. But here's some new stuff. Hollywood Brown signing a 1-year deal to leave.
Yes.
Go to the Eagles. So the Brown and Brown connection in Philadelphia, along with Devontae Smith. But that's if the Eagles can get their offense together. But Hollywood Brown signs a 1-year deal.
Is AJ Brown staying or is it AJ Brown going?
They said that he's not going to be. For now, they say he's not going to be traded. For now, so I mean, we'll see what that happens, and whatnot. So it looks like Hollywood Brown has taken over the role that was held by Jahan Dotson, who went to the Falcons. Brown is still only 28 years old. He did have a 1,000-yard season 4 years ago. He caught 49 passes, 587 yards, and 5 scores for the undermanned Chiefs. So more than likely, he'll be the number 3 guy behind, obviously, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown, of course. That's if A.J. Brown does not get traded. But Hollywood Brown, 1-year deal to go to Philadelphia. Cam Taylor Britt signs with the Colts to join his former DC, Lou Anarillo, who was the DC in Indy, who was the DC in Cincinnati. And he's only 26 years old, so Colts adding to their secondary. In addition to that, the Texans add another piece to their offensive line, Wyatt Teller, joining the Houston Texans on a 2-year deal. The deal is worth up to $16 million and has a maximum value of $23 million. Teller, who spent 7 of his first 8 years with the Browns, became a free agent after his contract was voided on February 10th. He is a 3-time Pro Bowler, so he is joining the Texans that signed, of course, Braden Smith, and of course, re-signed Trent Brown and Ed Ingram. So the Texans doing what they can to protect C.J. Stroud. Hopefully, C.J. Stroud can get back to where his level he was as a rookie. And well, don't be surprised if Justin Fields turns into a pretty good quarterback now that he will be under the tutelage of one Eric Bieniemy and one Andy Reid as the Chiefs send a 6th-round pick to the East Rutherford Jets to acquire the fields of Justin Fields, who's only 27.
So who's their quarterback now?
Well, depending on how fast Kermit the Frog can heal from his ACL.
No, not not
Oh,
for
the
the.
Jets.
I know
Who
who the
knows?
quarter. Yeah,
It's
that.
the
Yeah,
Jets. It's the Jets. Who knows? Um,
I have to say I know who the damn. I wish he would stay hurt the rest of this year. But we know that won't happen, so it's whatever.
oh, Gino's the quarterback for the Jets.
See again who? Thank you, Gino. I guess the Jets are hoping for the same thing, and they go get Arch.
Suck for Arch, huh? You know what?
They picked up Gino. That wouldn't get no better.
That you know what? That would be some ish, because you know how Eli said, "If San Diego drafts me, I'm not going to San Diego," and he forces his way to these Rutherford Giants. That would be some ish if Arch says, "I'm not going to the Jets."
You know what? That would be that actually. Then who will take him?
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Also, long time quarterback Darius Big Play Say announced his retirement after 13 seasons. He was claimed by the Bills after released by the Steelers, but did not report. But mainly, he was known for a long-time Detroit Lion. Played his last 5 years with the Eagles, helping the Eagles win a Super Bowl. Was a first-round pick by the Detroit Lions. All-Pro, 28 career interceptions, 6-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro in 2017, 163 passes defended, 655 tackles. Definitely will have some Hall of Fame credentials, and we'll have a shot to put on the gold jacket.
Bless you.
Thank you. That needed to come out. But Big Play Slay, calling it a career after 13 years, and ready to see what his chapter is. But certainly a solid player for a long time.
No lies detected
in the NFL. So certainly a great way to say so long for one Darius Big Play Slay. And there was also rumors out there that supposedly Alvin Kamara announced his retirement. That is not true.
Okay.
So yeah, that is false information, if you will. But obviously there's still trade rumors for him still out there. But who knows?
A lot of teams could use his services.
Yeah. You are definitely not wrong. Also,
also if he can stay healthy though too.
That too. Dallas Goedert back to the Eagles for a 1-year deal. Going back to the team he has forever known. Now, AJ Brown's a very good receiver, but I don't know if I'm the Rams. Yes. I don't think I would trade a future Hall of Famer to get AJ Brown. As they're
talking, because they're talking about trading Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know why you would want to do that. I mean, AJ Brown is good, but he's no Devontae Adams, without question.
No, not at all.
So Calvin Ridley is staying with the Titans after reworking the contract. Nice. So he will remain in Tennessee, so he will be a viable target for Cam Ward.
Nice. I like that.
Panthers. Signing former All-Pro Rasheed Walker, former Packer, for a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
Walker's only 26, folks, so he is not long in the tooth. So he is expected to be the stopgap at left tackle, at least for this season. He's a big boy, 6'6", 324 pounds. Certainly will help protect the blind side of Bryce Young over there in Charlotte, North Carolina. And L'Jarius Sneed is on the move again after the Titans release him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Obviously, he was not playing up to par, and certainly was not the guy that he certainly was not playing like the 2-time Super Bowl champion that we know L'Jarius Sneed to be. So
yeah. Well,
we'll see where he goes.
You gotta do what's best for your team.
Oh, absolutely. If you're not again, if
This
you're
is a
not producing,
production type
you're not. Yeah, if
league.
you're not producing, you got to go. Um,
I kept telling him my name growing up. Travis Achan, so it'd be like ACHAND, and that's how you always said Travis Achan. When I went to college,
Is that a press conference?
yeah.
telling him my name like every day, and like I like
Whose press conference, Robert?
man, it's ETN. Like how you see it is how you say it. So that's how that became, and it kind of took off because
Trying to recognize the voice.
Interesting. All right. Oh, what the heck,
Uh-oh.
Lord! Can we please stop being NFL players and stop being charged with felonies? Good
Who
Lord!
now?
So prosecutors have brought
Uh-oh.
3 felony charges against Atlanta Falcons player James Pierce Jr., stemming from an incident on February 7th that police refer to as a domestic dispute with his ex-girlfriend and WNBA player Rika Jackson, according to a court document filed Thursday. The Florida
Uh-oh.
State's office in Dade County filed charges of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, fleeing and eluding police while resisting officer while with violence.
Jeez.
So, again, if the
He tripping.
relationship doesn't work out, let it go. Is it
Yeah.
worth losing your free? Is it worth losing your freedom?
No. Out of my eyes.
No, but what do I know? I don't know.
We know nothing. Nada.
Okay, just because he might have mentored him doesn't mean he's gonna play like him, Brandon. Unless you're gonna trade for Joe Flacco to be your starter.
No, nobody wants that. I don't even want that. That's not cool. Don't throw that man in the bus like that. As he comes back and said he's been playing a lot like him since then. Wow. Wow. Well, this is year 3. So we'll see if
Geno Smith has never won a playoff game. CJ Stroud has won 2.
well, I'm suing.
But I digress.
Yeah, again, what do we know?
Don't know a doggone thing. But don't forget, folks, we got a merch shop. So that
yes.
QR code that is on your screen, please click on that and it will take you to the Mizzle and Dub Show shop to where you can get all your Mizzle and Dub, Really Rail, 10 gear, Forever 10 gear, and 17 KD gear. Well, I mean, the Tampa Bay defense outscored Brad Johnson and John Gruden. So what does that say? What does that say there? So anything is possible.
Facts.
But come on, do your job. Thank you very much. But on the hardwood tonight, if you will.
Oh yes.
In the association, got some very good games going on here.
Yes, we do.
Pistons in DC against the Wizards. Hornets and Heat. That should be a good matchup. Orlando at home against the champs, the Thunder. Pacers and Knicks. Bucks and Cavaliers. This one should be a very good one. Timberwolves and Phoenix. Book and AE going back at it. Say a prayer for the Kings tonight. They're playing the Fundamentals in Sacramento.
No prayers needed. No prayers needed. Just accept the L.
And on NBC at 7 p.m., Jokic and Embiid going at it to battle. Sixers.
Oh, is Embiid playing?
I don't know. He should.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He should. I mean, you always want to go up against the best, and I mean, I'm pretty sure Jokic is tending to his horses right now as we speak. But
no, he's napping.
But the second NBC Peacock game will be Nuggets and Sixers in Denver. The first, Peacock game will be Cavaliers and Bucks. So that's your matchups tonight on the hardwood. And then just a friendly reminder on the ice tonight: Sharks and Oilers in Edmonton.
Damn
BGK,
right.
the Golden Knights, at home against the Sabres. Bruins and Canadians in Montreal. Islanders and Maple Leafs in Toronto. Hurricanes in Columbus against the Blue Jackets. Wild in Chicago against the Blackhawks. Predators in Winnipeg against the
Wow.
Jets. The defending champs, the Panthers, in Vancouver against the Canucks. And the Lightning in Seattle against the Kraken. That's your matchups on the ice tonight. And then, again, just a reminder, the two first four games tonight, as again, we will go back to the polls. Game one, who will win between UMB and Howard? That's your first game. Please go vote. And then on the second poll, it will be who wins between Texas and NC State.
Texas.
And then, of course, the last poll question, who wins tonight in the WBC between Venezuela and the United States in the World Baseball Classic. So please, please, please don't be afraid to vote. So there you go. So
there it is.
there are the polls.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. And whichever of those games you watch, enjoy, because they definitely will be highly fun and entertaining to watch.
Yeah, this is going to be
here.
some good baseball. It's a good sports day.
Yeah, it is. First
Got a
four
little bit of everything going.
WBC Finals, NBA, NHL, as we're getting close to a full-fledged spring sport.
Oh,
And,
yes.
the first four for women's, which one of those games will be in Sacramento. Go figure. The Richmond Spiders taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. That's to get in the first four. That's tomorrow. And then the second one is Boston against Missouri State. That's in Fort Worth. Then the second first four in Sacramento, Sam Ford against Southern, and Arizona State against Virginia. Oh, both games are in Sacramento.
Damn
it. Yes, so Sanford and Southern, and then the other one will be Arizona State and Virginia in Sacramento at Carver Hawkeye Arena. So there you go. My mom's like, damn you.
Damn it. Tend to always miss the games.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll get there.
Okay,
someday. I don't know.
Oh, the whole region is in Sacramento. Okay.
Just take me now.
So Regional 4 is Sacramento. Regional 1.
Would one of those be on a Thursday next week? Not this week, but next week? They'll probably be in the second round by then, huh?
It'll still be in Sacramento because Regional 4 is in Sacramento. Regional 2 is in Sacramento.
Oh, I can might be able to catch one then. Let's go.
So here's who's in Regional 4 Sacramento. South Carolina's in the is in the Sacramento region.
Oh,
Clemson and
Miss
USC.
Staley, huh? Ooh,
Juju, yeah, you can go see Juju. Michigan State, Colorado, Oklahoma, Idaho, Washington, South Dakota State, TCU, San Diego, Georgia, whoever, Iowa, whoever, and then also UCLA, the women's, CA Baptist, Oklahoma State, Princeton, Ole Miss, Gonzaga, Minnesota, Green Bay, Baylor against somebody, Duke against Charleston, Villanova against Texas Tech, and LSU against Jacksonville.
Okay.
So you got the chance to see some pretty good women's basketball teams.
We'll try to go catch one.
All right.
What think I can do?
Now let's see which areas will be hosting games in Vegas. my luck, I probably couldn't go anyway.
Oh, you're trying to see when you can. What region you got out there?
None. The closest one would be in San Jose for you.
Men?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not driving that far. Now, if I'm staying out there, possibly, but if I got to come back, no. No. Like everybody asks San Francisco? No.
If your Tar Heels were in the West region, you might would be different about that, but they're not. They're in the South.
That's still too far. Okay.
Well, you know, there's a couple of teams I would drive to San Jose for. I would drive there for Gonzaga. They're in the West bracket. I would drive there to see BYU and Arizona. Those three teams I would go to the Shark Tank for. Absolutely.
That does make sense.
Absolutely.
Yes. Can't deny that.
Now, if his Tar Heels were there, he would highly consider doing it. Now,
like somebody else to drive.
But yeah. I was gonna say something and I lost my train of thought. But yeah. No, but I will know this. In 2 years, the Death Star will be hosting the
That's
Final
right.
Four. So
That's
Allegiant
right.
Stadium hosting the Final Four.
And I can imagine those ticket prices.
Screw all that. That ridiculous ass traffic I don't want to deal with.
Oh well, yeah, I see what you did. Well, that's right.
I don't want to think. I don't even want to think about it during your birthday month. Because remember, January of 2027, the championship game for the college football playoff will be taking place at the Death Star. So.
Thanks for bringing that up.
I thought you knew.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of things going. There's a lot of things locked up in here that probably ain't remembering.
I know. You got a graduation to prepare for. You got an 18-year-old to prepare for. Which, God.
So it's a lot going on, yeah.
Currently, right now in spring training games, White Sox up on the Sacramento A's 6-2. Mariners on a split squad.
You might as well start calling them the Las Vegas A's. Just get accustomed to it.
For now, they're the Sacramento Athletics. You are what city you play in. Until they get here, they are the Sacramento Athletics. That's all there is to it. So if they don't like it, well, I don't care. However, it is 9-4 Padres over the Mariners split squad. That's in the 8th. Cubs and Angels, that's at 6 o'clock later on tonight. Same thing with the Reds and the Guardians. Same thing with the Battle of Blue between the Royals and the Dodgers. The Tigers and Orioles end in a 1-1 tie. Astros beat the Pirates 10-2. Nationals beat the Cardinals 1-0. Phillies beat the Twins 2-0. Red Sox beat the Braves 4-3. Yankees beat the Rays 3-2. And the Mets and the Marlins end in a 5-5 tie. Now, not that standings are important, but the Giants do have one of the best records in spring training at 16-7.
Let's hope that transfer into the regular season.
One can only hope.
Sheesh.
Braves 16-6, Yankees 14-9. Blah 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 blah. So, but I mean, there have been some very good battles in spring with the Giants, but I'll actually get to watch the game on TV tomorrow when they play.
Nice.
When they play their last spring training game, so that's nice to see. But as we said, a week from tomorrow, opening day in San Francisco begins, and then everybody else on the 26th of March. So, so we will see what. Oh God, I forgot Kirk Cousins is still out there. Oh God. Oh God, Russell's out there. No.
Stay away from Vegas. Both of them. We don't need that kind of
Cousins.
leadership.
Garoppolo, Rodgers, Wilson. Of course,
Jeez.
Michael McCorkle-Jones, trade value. Anthony Richardson by a trade. Deshaun Watson, oh God.
No.
I really don't
No.
consider Ty Simpson a prospect. I don't.
Is he ready?
Well, according to Denzel Daniels, no, he's not.
Well, here we go.
But that's here nor there.
Correct.
But with that said,
Correct.
appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on this mid-afternoon version of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Wanted to come on real quick. We meant to come on last night, but things happened, and well, here we are this afternoon. But don't forget tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 p.m. Don't forget to check in on the other side of the ball as we recap Week 1, preview Week 2. Also tonight on our fellow brethren show, the All Pro Jaffos, the magician, the great Quadell Huffington, a.k.a. Huff, quarterback for the Patterson U, who did everything this past Sunday for the Patterson U to get the big win over the Trenton BIC. He'll be on
the
Jaffos. He'll be on the Jaffos tonight, so please check them out at 7 p.m. Pacific on Jaffos TV, the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. So please check those guys out. But with that said, appreciate you guys for hanging out with us, and also to our good friend Miss Chisholm, hope you had a fantastic birthday. Also to my fam, Miss Jones, hope you had a fantastic birthday, and everyone else that is celebrating a birthday in March. Mr. Powers, hope you have a fantastic birthday today. And of course, I gotta prepare for a birthday because it's somebody's birthday that we know that is coming up on this current Friday. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. But however, appreciate y'all for joining us here on the Mizzle and Dub Show. As I'm gonna go take a nap because I gotta go do the 9 to 5 job, which is so much fun. But nonetheless,
we gotta love work. Love work.
I'm overjoyed. Anyhow,
you're deeply moved, huh?
I am so deeply moved. Amongst other things, but however, appreciate y'all for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday and St. Patrick's Day. And maybe you got some tacos. I don't know. It is Taco Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Just putting it out there.
Well, it's corned beef and hash today, brother.
Corned beef and hash.
It's what is it? What do they make on St. Patrick's Day? Is it corned beef?
I don't know.
Corned beef and cabbage, I believe.
Yeah. Corned beef and cabbage. That just sounds disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, she bought more tea. Oh goodness. She is stocking up on tea. Anyhow,
here we go.
Enjoy your Tuesday, folks. It's 12 o'clock some damn where, and you've been watching the Mizzle and Dub Show. You're not supposed to look sad when you get tea. Okay. Oh. Green beer and Hainish?
Hashies.
Oh, hashies.
Hashies.
Green beer and hummus?
Hummus?
Yes. Good old chickpeas.
Oh. Okay.
Whatever it means.
That sounds yeah. Just be careful out there. It's going to be this is a day of drinking for everybody. Well,
and Uncle Bobby says he's picking the Howard Bisons and he's picking NC State to beat Texas.
See, me and him both agree on one thing.
Thank you, Unc. Oh, wow.